It's heck to get old. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I can't even believe it. I don't even know why you guys bother. I am losing it every day, I think. No, I just got busy and just forgot about the time, and I look up and I go, oh my gosh! It's pitiful. I have too many irons in the fire. That's my whole problem. Especially for my old brain. Fortunately, I was only about 3 minutes late, maybe 4 now. If your doctor was that late, you'd think he was on time, wouldn't you? Oh my gosh. Well, I have about 8 tunes picked out here. And I've got saving the gospel tune for the last tune. I have just one gospel tune on here, but I think it's a really good one, and we'll send that out to all you folks that like the gospel music, like Dottie and several others, actually. David Tharp, I know. Let's see. Let's go to A. This is... Actually, it's 1, 4, 5. It's got a 2 in it, which will be your B. So you got A, D, E, and it also has a F sharp minor. Start off with the hard ones right off the beginning. It's called The Photograph. I've got to hand it to you. You've got a great attitude. It's actually an A minor. You keep that gleam in your eye much better than I when the chips are down. It always shows on your face. That look just gives it away. Guess that's the beauty of you, your love shining through on the darkest day. You don't ever stop smiling. You don't ever look like anything's gone wrong. You're there on my wall to remind me of all the love we had. Wish I had your point of view. See things the way that you do. 'Cause it ain't all black and white, just living my life and missing you. You don't ever stop smiling. You don't ever look like anything's gone wrong. You're there on my wall to remind me of all the love we had. No, you don't ever stop smiling. You don't ever look like anything's gone wrong. You're there on my wall to remind me of all the love we had. There you go. Nice, beautiful song, well-written song, and lots of chords. To amaze your friends whenever you get into a jam session. You pull that one out and they go, huh? What's that off chord? You'll hear that every time. Two or three things here. Number one, if you were following the vlog today, nope, I didn't get I can't ever think of words. Plasma cutter working. I didn't get the plasma cutter working. The ground wasn't the issue, and I tried everything I could think of, and nothing seemed to work. So I moved on and went on to MIG welding, and that worked real good with the welder. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you just have to refer back to the vlog from today. And had I known this at the time of the vlog today, I would have told you this, and that is there will be no vlog tomorrow. And the reason is I have to attend a college graduation, which is in mid-morning tomorrow, and it's down in Springfield, and we won't be back in time. So I wish you all, a good day tomorrow, but I won't be part of it. Let's see. All right, let's go to E. Edward. A Randy Travis song I just recently learned, and I kind of like this. I hope I can remember it. It's in E. I think it's just 1, 4, 5. There may be a 2 in this, which would be a F sharp. So we're in E, A, and B. 1, 4, 5. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. And on that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. I know the words, but all of a sudden I can't think of the first word. In your arms I found the reason I thought had died. And when I look in your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, man, I felt so alive. I've gotta hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I can't be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yes, the reason I must go is on the other hand. And I realized I didn't put out the other mic here for the mandolin. And the reason is because I had too many irons in the fire, like I told you already. I can't do nothing but screw up these things anymore. That's all I do anymore. That's just, and I do that really good. I do that better than anybody else. That's the only thing I know that I do better than anybody else is screw up stuff. Oh my goodness. It's just, did you ever hear it's not easy being me? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Probably didn't show you this, but have you seen my great-granddaughter? Oh, my gosh. All right, we're going to stay in E, Edward. This is a song that I wrote. It's not necessarily one of my all-time favorite songs, but I figured, what the heck, I might as well do one of my own songs too, you know. It's one I don't do very often. It's called I Wished I'd Loved You More Back Then. In the sunlight, that black car sure shines. It reminds me of our better times. Back to a time our love was new, when all my days were filled with dreams of you. Lonely evenings that I spend at home, still keep your picture by my telephone. Oh, what I'd give if that old phone would ring, to hear your voice and all the joy would bring. But all my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving again. We're not lovers now, we're only friends. I wished I'd loved you more back then. Kind of messed that up a little. On the weekends when you bring the kids by, as you leave I hide the tears in my eyes. I'm always happy to see our children, but I'd wished I'd loved you more back then. And on the Sundays when you bring the kids home, I see your shadow in the door alone. I try to fight it, but my lips say your name. My mind knows better, but my heart's to blame. And all my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving again. We're not lovers now, we're only friends. I wished I'd loved you more back then. All my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving. I messed it up. Then again, we're not lovers now, we're only friends. I wished I'd loved you more back then. Got about that close. I didn't even get that close this time. Bummer. All right. Got to find a way to redeem myself here. Let's go to G. And I won't do it on this one. This one's, I got this one from Doyle Lawson. It was a pretty big hit for him, I think. It's called More Behind the Picture Than the Wall. I'll send this out to anybody who's ever been in the service. That includes you, Dottie, or anyone else out there that's ever served in the services. I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate the fact you did that. So one of the reasons is so I didn't have to. I was clean. By the way, it's in G if I didn't tell you. And it's just 145, G, C, D, and there's a 2. I'm pretty sure there might be 6 minor. That would be an E minor. It might be. I can't remember. I was cleaning out my closet, throwing things away. I'd forgotten all about it, but I looked and there it lay. I picked it up and found the frame and hung it in the hall. But there's more behind this picture than the wall. It was taken on that trip we took back in 92. Casey sure did look like me, and Lori looked like you. We had no way of knowing then just how the cards would fall. But there's more behind this picture than the wall. Casey joined the army, and they sent him far from home. Lori moved to Hollywood, pretending she was grown. You and I stood tortured by the memories we recall. But there's more behind this picture than the wall. Too soon our little family was scattered to the wind. You fell out of love with me, and you wouldn't fall back in. And I was sleeping by myself that night we got that call. Oh, there's more behind this picture than the wall. Casey died a hero, that's what the chaplain said. We couldn't find sweet Lori, so I doubt she knows it yet. You and I stood tortured by the memories we recall. But there's more behind this picture than the wall. Four happy, loving faces, and back then we had it all. Oh, there's more behind this picture than the wall, than the wall. There you go. Another really nicely written song, and not real difficult to play, but not the simplest either. Let me just double check a couple of comments just to make sure that things are going okay. Donations on PayPal. Well, that's very kind of you, Dottie. I appreciate it very much. Mighty fine chirping. You have a beautiful granddaughter. Well, thank you. I didn't know if I'd ever shown it to you. It's one of them. It's one of them grandpa things, you know. Have I ever shown you my picture of my grandkids? Anyway, let's see. Now this next one, I probably should have saved this one for last because this one ain't no easy song to play. I can tell you right now. The first reason is because we're gonna play it out of F. So F's never easy to play out of for most people anyway. Of course, you can capo like on the 3rd fret, I think it is, and play in D, dog, I think, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, I think that's right. You can do that if you wanted to, if you're playing a guitar. But anyway, it's got some weird chords in this one. So it's F, so it's 1, 4, 5. So that would be F, B flat, and C. But it also has a D minor, it has a G, and then I already said it has a C also. But I play that C up here. Doesn't really matter where you play it, but it's a C up. I just play it up there. It's a strange tune. This one's called, and we're going to send this one out to all the ladies tonight. It's a really beautiful song, and we'll send this out in honor of Mother's Day coming up. It's called Ain't a Woman Somebody When She's Gone. I ran into her today, not quite by accident. Here we go. Someone told me where she'd be, so that's where I went. She still looked the same. There was no change that I could see. And then I realized as I watched her, there'd been a change in me. For all at once she's a queen in a dream, with her sweet voice calling me baby. Here we go again. She's got misty eyes, she's the right size, she's the world's most beautiful lady. And I can see her now, the way she was all alone. Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone. There was someone else beside her at where I used to be. As I watched her hold him close, I thought that could be me. But too late I see love has to be both give and take. I let her do all the giving. Oh, what a big mistake. All at once she's a queen in a dream, with her sweet voice calling me baby. She's got misty eyes, she's the right size, she's the world's most beautiful lady. I can see her now, the way she was all alone. Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone. Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone. I'm about that close. I got through it. That's not an easy song right there. That one there really helps to have a bass behind you and a guitar, and whew. It's just not easy being me. Let's see. All right, here's another one of my favorites. This is an old hippie song here. In G. This one's just 1-4-5, I think. I don't think there's even any twos in this one. I think it's just GCD, but it does change back and forth and gets a little bit weird with it. In South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember the oak tree that we used to climb. Whenever I want you, I always pretend that I'm getting the feel of the hickory wind. I started out younger and had most everything. All the riches and pleasures. What else could life bring? But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home to the hickory wind. It's a hard thing to find out that trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home to the hickory wind. And now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend that I'm getting the feel of the hickory wind. There you go. Just an old hippie song. Hickory Wind. I think Graham Parsons wrote that, which I don't know nothing by that fella except that song right there. And I only know it because Seldom Seen did it. Yeah, I was sheltered most of my life. And what the heck, I'm going to do another one of my own songs here. This one's in C, and I know a couple people out there like to hear this tune, so I thought I'd just go ahead and do it for you tonight. This one's called From Where I Stand. It's in C, F, and G, so that's 1, 4, 5, and it'll have a 2, which is your D dog. This one's kind of fast. From where I stand, I can see all the lights of the city. For one man to love one woman so much, it's a pity. From where I stand, I can see the cantina she goes to, where she's not supposed to, but goes anyway. From where I stand, I can hear the music and laughter. Camilla tells me that's what her young heart is after. But I see it differently. I see her there with a man. Camilla is lying. I see it from where I stand. From where I stand, I can see the smiles on their faces. The music plays on as I watch their tender embraces. From where I stand, I can see her dress as it's swaying, and it seems to be waving goodbye to me. From where I stand, I can hear the music and laughter. Camilla tells me that's what her young heart is after. But I see it differently. I see her there with a man. Camilla is lying, I see it from where I stand. Camilla is lying, I see it from where I stand. There you go. Okay, this last song is a gospel song. We're going to do this out of the key of A. Now, there's a lot of pauses in this song, or between lines, and those it's not pauses, it's empty spaces. And those empty spaces, you could fill with the echo of what I just said. I don't have anybody here to do that echo, and Sue sure as heck won't do it. But anyway, so just keep that in mind, and you can fill in those spaces at home. It's called He Lives in Me. It's in the key of A. Oh, I'm just not myself, although I look the same. The portrait that I used to be is in a different frame. I feel this sudden strength, though I'm as helpless as a child. And you can see me grinning like it's going out of style. The things I used to treasure, they just get in the way. The people I once hated, I love them more each day. And that frown I'm used to wearing has been turned upside down since Jesus turned into my heart and turned my life around. He lives in me. He lives in me. He bought me with a price, now I no longer am my own. My life is his kingdom, my heart is his throne. He lives in me. He lives in me. The King of all heaven and earth is living in me. Now even when I'm tempted, good and evil are at war. The battle's getting hotter than it's ever been before. I know where my strength lies, I can't do it by my own. I get reinforcement 'cause I never am alone. He lives in me. He lives in me. He bought me with a price, now I no longer am my own. My life is his kingdom, my heart is his throne. He lives in me. He lives in me. The King of all heaven and earth is living in me. Oh, he lives in me. He lives in me. He bought me with a price, now I no longer am my own. My life is his kingdom, my heart is his throne. He lives in me. He lives in me. The King of all heaven and earth is living in me. Yes, the King of all heaven and earth is living in me. About that far. Almost. Not quite, though. Doggone it anyway. I hate it when I mess up a song. And especially when I can break time like that. But, it's just tough doing it by yourself. Especially with a mandolin. I got other excuses if you want to hear them, but I know you don't. Let's go to the comments and see. Joe Cool says, enjoy the evening, and then good evening, everyone. Bill Rhodes, good evening. And Dottie says, how are you doing, Joe? And then, see, could you play River of Jordan, please? Boy, I haven't done that forever. I'll see if I can. Boy, I'll probably mess this up. I really probably will. I don't even remember what key I did it in. To the river of Jordan, our Savior went one. That's way too high. It's probably out of E. To the river. I just feel really bad about this. I just have a feeling I'm going to mess this all up. I haven't done this forever. I only learned it like this year, and I did it a bunch of times in a row back 3 or 4 months ago, and that's about the last time I did it. To the river of Jordan, our Savior went one day, and we read that John the Baptist met him there. When John baptized Jesus in Jordan's rushing water, the mighty power of God filled the air. And I'm on my way, gonna wade right in. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, and let the cool waters cleanse my soul. King Naaman was stricken with dreaded leprosy. And he prayed to the man of God to pray. Naaman said to President, go dip yourself in Jordan, let the cool waters wash your spots away. So he walked right in, and he went right down, and he to the river of Jordan, and the cool waters made him whole. The river of Jordan is many miles away, that mighty river I may never see. So I'll find myself an altar and an old-fashioned church in the river of Jordan that will be. So I'm on my way, gonna wade right in. I'm going down to the river of Jordan and let the cool waters cleanse my soul. Woo! About that close. I hadn't practiced that one, tried that one in a long time, and I really just learned it this year. And those new ones, they're tough. And I know I'll be able to sing that the whole thing after we're off of here. That's not a problem at all. It's just doing it under pressure. That's when it's a problem. But thanks for asking. Sorry I couldn't do it better. Eddie Turner, I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. Okay. I haven't done that in a long time either. I wrote that a long time ago. I wrote that back in the 90s. And I really don't ever do this with the band at all. I think I got it. I don't know for sure. It's in G. I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. That is why that I must write them down this way. And I carefully transcribe every line till I have said what's on my mind. I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. But it reads like this is the only love I've known. And it ends with now she's gone and left me all alone. But in the middle it tells of our good times, how I thought that she'd be mine. I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. Now the ink in my pen, it's all dried up. It's getting late, there's no coffee in my cup. And though I've transcribed every line, I still can't say what's on my mind. I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. But it reads like this is the only love I've known. And it ends with now she's gone and left me all alone. But in the middle it tells of our good times, how I thought that she'd be mine. I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. No, I can't speak the words out loud that I want to say. Got a little closer on that one, but I still didn't get it just right. It's tough doing these songs when you just don't do them very often. But thank you, Eddie, for remembering that tune. And then there's Ken Boyd and Kim Z and Don Nice. Jerry and friends, can you please do your Beautiful Mirror song? Well, let's see here. Can I remember that one any better than the rest of them? I can't use the excuse I haven't done it because I've done this one on quite a few play-alongs, but I don't sit around and practice it, that's for sure. When I look in the mirror, I see that old man there. He doesn't look like me, 'cause he's got too much gray hair. Then my mind drifts back to 1963, when my brother and I built our first house up in those sassafras trees. And then I look in the mirror and I see the old man there. He doesn't look like me, and he seems so unaware. Now I'm back in 1983. We've got a new house now, and our family is complete. But then I look in that mirror, I see the old man there. He doesn't look like me. It's almost too much to bear. And next came the change of the century, and we live on a farm now, and I'm a retiree. And then I look in the mirror, and I see that old man there. I don't know what to say, but I know it just ain't fair. Now I find myself in the present day. You've got gray in your hair. I guess time has made it that way. And then I look in the mirror, and I see the old man there. Nope. And then I look in the mirror, and it slowly dawns on me that we've had a good life as God meant it to be. And then I look in that mirror. You'd think I'd know better. Thank you, Don. Let's see. Don Nice says, "Hey, Jerry, today my wife and I, I'm sure, celebrated our 60th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Don Nice and his beautiful bride. Happy anniversary to you, and many, many more." And Don says, "Jerry, congratulations on your great-granddaughter. Mine is going to be 11 years old in July." Wow. And Dottie says, "Congratulations, Don." And okay, that's cool. And Dottie says, "How about your favorite gospel song?" Well, I don't know if you intended it the way you just said that, or if you intended me to play the other song that you have requested, but I like both of those a lot. But this one is actually my favorite all-time gospel song, and that is, I think I better do it in E. It's a little bit high out of G. Upon that rugged cross of Calvary, 'twas there my blessed Savior cried, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do. O sinner friend, for thee he died." His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. Someday we'll... Doggone it. I quit doing it because Cash does it all the time now. I taught it to him. Someday we'll dance with him today. Sorry. I'll do the last verse because it's the most important one. Those cruel thorns that pierce my Savior's head, the blood was running down his face. Ashamed, forsaken, there he hung and died. Oh, sinner friend, he took your place. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. I'm going to see if I can do that verse now. Someday we're coming back to claim his own. We'll fly to heaven's golden shore. Of life will gives on that glad day. With him we'll live forevermore. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. About that far. Doggone it. I hate it when I mess up a song like that, especially one of my favorite songs. I haven't done it forever. I can do it now. I mean, I know I can now that the pressure's off. Oh my gosh. Hit the like button. Well, if you have any mercy in you, go ahead. Bill Momo says, hi, you folks. John Vanalis says, I'm glad to be here tonight. Home too late to join last week. I so enjoyed playing along with you. Good neighbors. And tuned up and turned on, gang. Well, cool. I'm glad you do, John. Thank you for being here and saying that. Dottie says, oh no, Jerry forgot us. Just barely. I didn't forget you a lot. I don't know. I got sidetracked. I was doing something. Let's see. John says, yoo-hoo, Jerry. And then Kim Z's got the hearts out there. Ronald Todd, good evening, Jerry, and everyone from the West Banks of New Jersey. Excuse me, I keep belching. I apologize. Ronald, our Michael 2X says, hey, Rosa Meister. Michael Landra says, just want to say how impressed I am with all the stuff you do on your property. Heck of a job on the water wheel area house. Huge undertaking for a man of any age. Well, it was easy 20 years ago. Joseph Supley, but thank you, by the way, Michael. Thank you. Joseph Supley, congratulations on the new graduate tomorrow. Great playing and chirping, Jerry. Well, thank you. I'm trying. I'm not doing too well. It's mostly because I rushed myself there, and you get all nervous when you do stuff like that. There's already enough pressure. And then when you come in late like that, it's like, oh, man, what an idiot. I can't do nothing right anymore. And Dottie's talking about her donation there on PayPal. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate it very much. Mighty Fine Chirpin, thank you. And then West Virginia Hillbilly, Jerry, I have a 6-pack, 3 grandgirls and 3 grandsons, great girls and boys. Cool. And let's see. Mike Bennett says, hello, everyone. And hello back to you. Dottie says, what a beautiful song. More behind the picture than the wall. Thank you. And Ronald Todd, thanks for the shout out regarding our vets. if I can speak for us vets, it was our pleasure to serve. Well, thanks. No, I mean it really seriously. I don't just say it like, thank you for your service and, walk off. No, I mean it. I really do. I appreciate the fact that you guys did all that, spent all that time in the service, and, and I didn't have to. And I'm just glad about that. I mean, it's not that I feel like there's anything wrong with it. I'd have certainly done it if I'd have been called to do it, and I thought I was going to be in Vietnam. I had a low number, and they called the draft off, and I'm not kidding you, like maybe, I don't know, just a few months before I graduated high school. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't long. It wasn't like 2 years. It was like a few months, 6 months maybe, I don't remember, before I graduated, and I was glad of it. But I'd have gone. I wasn't going to dodge it. Let's see. Yeah, and Dottie says she agrees. She enjoyed most of her tour. Well, it'd be hard to enjoy it all, I would think, especially that boot camp. Jeffrey P. says thank you. Gino Hitch, hi Jerry and friends. Just bought a used mower with 20-horse Briggs. Music sounds great. Well, thank you, and good luck with your 20-horse Briggs. That's a pretty reliable engine, I think. 49er says, let's see, West Virginia says, he's talking to Dottie, okay, and then talking back, and then there. Okay, Ben Boyd says, had a huge flock of rose-breasted grosbeaks stop off at my house for a snack before migrating up your way on the way to Canada. Beautiful males and rather plain-looking females. Yep. Yeah, they're... I swear I don't believe I ever saw one of those birds until I put up that feeder. And I've seen some more pretty unique birds down there. I haven't identified them yet, or I haven't had time to really sit down there and take a look at them. But I'll tell you another thing. I mean, I knew these were around, but there's a ton of them down there now, is those indigo buntings. Now, I've seen them before. They're super bright blue, especially if they're out in the sunlight. Boy, I can see that blue myself, where a lot of colors I just can't see. But that I can actually see, and boy, they just light up out there in the sun. And there's a bunch of them down there today. I think I counted 5 males, and there was probably 2 or 3 females there, and they were all on the ground eating the stuff that falls out of the feeder on the ground. Dottie says, I love Hickory Wind. Well, thank you. Talking to Ben Boyd there, and then let's see. Okay, and then the Hillbilly says, thanks, Jerry, for my song. I think you are proud of that cute little girl that you showed 10 to 12 times. Haha. I just thought I might as well, make fun of it while we can, I'm sure she's going to be loved. Ben Boyd, let's see, he's talking back to Dottie, and then Ben Boyd says, okay, Wyatt likes the squirrels more. I think I lost my place here again. I've lost it. Well, okay, I think I found it. And then Dottie says he's a beautiful fur baby. Okay, and then Ben Boyd talking to Dottie again. And then let's see here. Bill Rhodes says, show me the song Just Saying reminds me of Marty Robbins. Well, thank you. Dottie says, he lives in me. You should all strive to have him live in us. Great song. Yeah, I think that's a really cool song. And the cool thing about that song, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet, but when I looked up who wrote it, it was someone by the name of Simpson, and they lived in the Eminence, Missouri area, I believe. And maybe I'm making this up. I think that's what I remember. And I think it's on this song. Now, It could even be on a different song, to be truthful. But I know it was a really good gospel song. And Simpson was my mother's maiden name. So my great-grandmother was Grandma Simpson, and I remembered her, and she lived in Eminence, Missouri. So I'm just wondering if that's not one of my relatives that wrote that song. That would be so cool to find out. And if it isn't that particular song, it was another one, maybe like, the other one Dottie always asks for it. I can't think of it right now. Sorry, I can't. Words, man, they're just tough for me. Anyway, Bill Rhodes, what I meant to say, Jerry, the song you sang reminds me of Marty Robbins. Well, thank you very much. That was kind of my intent. Originally, when I started writing it, I was going to send it to Marty Robbins, as I've told you before, but it just didn't work out. And then 40 years went by before I finished it. Wow. Dottie says, sorry you lost your baby, Dottie. That's tough. Now, I didn't catch that whole conversation, so I apologize. But, Dottie, I'm sorry. I don't know if we're talking about a child or a pet, but either way, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't read the whole thing. And then, Dottie, fantastic job, Jerry, on River of Jordan. Well, I wouldn't call it fantastic, but considering it's a brand new song for me and I've only done it a few times and then tried to do it under pressure. I'm not afraid to try. I mean, what's the word? I'm not afraid to fail. Well, that's pretty obvious. Ronald Todd, congrats, Don Nice, on the 60th. Yep. Eddie Turner, great job, Jerry. You did that 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been a long time, and I bet I haven't done it since, and that's the truth. I seriously don't think I've done it since the last time I did it. That song, now I can't think of it. It's so terrible to be like me. It's horrible. It really is. I just have to laugh about it. It's got nothing to do with my age. I know you think it does, but it doesn't. I've just been this way my whole life. So when I was a kid, it was the same way. There's words that just won't come into my brain. And then they'll come in just a few minutes later, and it's fine. You know, it's not like I forgot it. It's I can't call it up at the moment is the problem. Ronald Todd, great job tonight, Jerry. Thanks so much for taking the time to share with you. Well, thank you. Dottie's saying, congratulations to Ben on your VA rating. I'm only 70%. I refiled, so shall see what happens. Well, good. I'll pray for you, Dottie, that works out in your favor. Dottie says, you should have listened to your wife. Now, let's see. Okay. And there are just conversations there, and this says, your favorite gospel song did a fantastic job. Well, sorry, I didn't do the very best on that one, but it's been a long time since I've done that one because Cash started. I taught Cash that, about 3 years ago, and I really haven't done it since then because I taught it to him, and he's been doing it at the jams, so I just don't do it there anymore. And I've got other excuses. Let's see. Help is on the way. Yeah, that's the one. That was the one I was trying to think of. I just couldn't think of the words. Let's see. Now, if I could just think of that very first word, I'd have it. A woman in the Bible days. That's way too high. I'm going to drop it down to G. I remembered I dropped this to G. I used to do it in A. A woman in the Bible days, her last meal almost gone. God sent Elijah to make his word known. He said, woman, don't you worry. God sent me today. Before you even ask him, help was on the way. So just hold on a little longer help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. And help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. Troubles of this life come round, and burdens get you down. You think no one is listening, and you think no one's around. Just remember what His word said. Trust Him and obey. Keep your eyes toward the heavens, because help is on the way. So just hold on a little longer, help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. And help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. No, help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. At least I got through that one without any major mistakes. You can always do them better. Australian Shepherd. Oh, the dog. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, those are nice dogs. Let's see. Seems like one of us somebody had one of those. I don't know if it was JR or my dad or somebody had one of those. I can't remember, to be honest. Jeffrey P. Jerry, how do you remember the words to so many songs? Well, it's only because I don't have Alzheimer's yet. And I've been fighting that off, man. That goes in our family big time. I'm fighting it off. I've been taking vitamin D, and then there's another thing that you're supposed to take with vitamin D. I think it's vitamin K to make the vitamin D work better. And so I've been taking those two things, and they claim that that's supposed to help. I don't know if it will. If it does, yeah, there you go. I think, honestly, I think the Alzheimer's thing primarily, and I hate to say this, but it's just seems to be true. It seems to hit people that don't have an education and or don't use their brain on a daily basis. It seems to hit them much harder and much faster. My dad only had a 6th grade education, never did anything like read a book or do anything that would, work with his mind type of thing. He never did anything like that. Now he worked with his hands. He was a heck of a machinist, carpenter, just pretty much could do anything. But he didn't have an education. And, and I think that was part of it. And I'm not saying he actually had Alzheimer's, but he did start to lose it toward the end. My grandmother, his mother, had even less education and definitely completely lost it at the end. And again, I don't know if it was diagnosed Alzheimer's, but dementia at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Where you just don't know anybody. And even on my mom's side, my grandmother had that. But, it's one of those, to me, that's one of the worst things. And if you're suffering from that, God bless you. I'm so sorry to hear it. I'm talking like in your family. If it's not necessarily you, but like if one of your loved ones has it, your wife or husband or something, I feel for you because it's just like the worst. One of my good friends, Doc, and I should never start this because I can't think of the name, Jim Spadaro, Dr. Jim Spadaro, his wife has it really bad. And, Jim used to go down to Mountain View with us every year, and he went every year for many years. But now his wife went too. But I could tell she was slipping for a long time, and it's real bad now. So I really do have a soft spot in my heart for anybody that's suffering with that. Let's see. And then Ronald says, it's truly amazing that you can remember all those lyrics to so many songs and can't remember anyone's names. Yeah, I know. And it's the titles too. Just like the song I just sang. It's not the words to the song I can't remember. It's the titles. It's the names. It's things like that. Anything that has a proper name has a real tough time coming off my lips. Otherwise, this is going to sound like I'm bragging, but I think I am probably. I think I'd do super good on Jeopardy because I could get so many of those questions. But the problem is I can't say the word. So Jeopardy wouldn't do you much good if you on that game show Jeopardy. It wouldn't do you much good to be there if you can't say the doggone word. I know what they're about to say. I just can't get it off of my tongue. It's terrible. It's just terrible. Just another one of my genetic defects. Dottie says, thank you, Jerry. And then Tommy says, that's not true about the education. My wife's uncle has it. He is a college graduate. He was a scholar teacher. And I'm not saying that every single case is that way. I'm not even beginning to say that. But I think on the whole, if you look at people that don't use their brains strongly a lot, which I try to do. I try to do it a lot. I think it's just like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that every single person on the planet is uneducated that has it. I'm not saying that at all. And so if you thought that, I apologize. That's not what I meant at all. Dottie Hildebrandt, I agree with you, Jerry. My father went into the 10th grade and my mom went to the 12th grade. It's awful to watch people to get diagnosed with. Yeah, it's just terrible. It's just horrible. Thank you, everyone, for the songs. You're welcome. And Alzheimer's and dementia, both Alzheimer's and dementia. Yeah, any of that. To me, that's the worst. It really is the worst because often they live for years and years and years, just like poor Jim's wife. She's probably going to be around a very long time. She's already been suffering with it about 3 or 4 years, very strongly suffering, and he's just not able to do anything. He just has to take care of her. And it's such a burden, and I hate to say it, but it's honestly a blessing when it finally happens and they pass on, because when a person doesn't know you anymore, then they're not even that person anymore. And that's what's so sad about it to me. But that's my feeling about it. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I didn't mean to. Y'all take care. We will see you on Monday. Remember, there will be no vlog tomorrow, and I'll try to put out some kind of a notice about that, but I don't know what I'll do. But thank you. Take care. We'll see you Monday.